Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're doing a get ready with me using the Mcgrath Sunlit Seduction palette. Number 11. This is what it looks like. So if you want to see how I came up with this look, just stay tuned. So like I said in my intro, I will be using the Mcgrath Sunlit Seduction palette to create my look. Guys, I've been on YouTube for 6 months now. Can you believe that? I can't believe it. Yes, it's been 6 months now. And it's been a good ride. I've been enjoying it very much. So far, doing something that I really enjoy, talking about beauty and fragrance. But this is the look that I'm wanting to put together today. I swatched the 4 in the side. And I think I'm going to go with this one here that I want to do today. So I have my Sephora All Day Hydrator. I finished up my other moisturizer, so I decided to pull this one out and start using this one. You'll see that one in my empties coming up next after this. But I'm getting ready. Got some plans this evening, so I wanted to get a little bit more of that. I wanted to get ready, so I said, you know what, why not just have you guys join along with me? So here we are. So you guys, if you've been keeping up with my videos, I just came back from vacation on my anniversary trip with my husband. We enjoyed it very, very much. It was an awesome trip. Learned quite a few things as well. I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D medium brown. I've been using this one consistently. So I'm going to put that in my eyebrows. I'm going to probably speed this forward so don't bore you with trying to put on this. Now I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacobs eye primer in undercover. Yeah, we enjoyed our trip. We actually was up in Alaska and we enjoyed it very much. Very different from being down south. So it's been warming up here, whereas everyone else are still having their spring. We're having already our summer. So it's a little different. But it was nice to be on a whole nother side of the world and enjoy learning new things and seeing new things and seeing how different ones, you know, culture are. I really love experiencing other cultures and different things. Pat Mcgrath does not label her eyeshadow, so I'm just going to point to the ones that I'm going in with. So I'm going to go in. This is the Sunlit Seduction Mothership palette, and I'm going to go in with this one first. And her palettes are more pigmented on the skin than it appears in the palette. So don't look at it and think it's very light, because it never is the case. Just doing some windshield wipers and swirls here to kind of help blend it in to my skin. And I'm going all the way up towards my eyebrow inner corner, outer quarter, and crease area. So I just want to blow this color throughout my whole crease and kind of start shaping my outer V area. All right, I'm going to add more, focusing on the outer V. It was like 40-something degrees. It would go up into the 70s. I did not know that that area is part of a rainforest. Did you guys know that? They get a lot of rain throughout the year. So the one that I said I want to go in with is this one here. It's my shimmer. So let me put that all over my lid. It has like a rose gold type look to it. But it has different reflections. It has some pink. It has the gold. So I'm kind of trying to go with what my dress has in it, which it has the pink and it has the yellowy goldy colors. So thought this would be a good color for it today. You can get fallout with Pat McGrath shadows sometimes, but they're very reflective, which I love. And that's why I love to use my fingers, especially with the shimmers. They help it to meld to your skin more better. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this one here on my outer V. I'm using the Morphe brush that has no name to it, so just add a little bit of that here to the outer V, just to add a little bit more depth there. All right, now I'm gonna go in with my Milani primer. This thing seems like it's going forever. That primer is going on and on and on. I'm not complaining. That's a good thing. Because the price of it is a good price. So if it lasts a long time, that's awesome. It smooths out very well. I really love the fact that how smoothing it feels. I'm sure that's the silicones that's in it, but it feels good gliding across the skin, and it helps the foundation glide very well. I'm using my Lancome Tinted Ultra Wear and 460 Suede W today. This one is almost finished, so I'm just trying to go ahead and finish it up. Instead of putting a partial one in it, I added it to my project planning after I finished the other one to go ahead and finish using this one. The foundation brush I'm using is the Sephora 70 Pro Foundation Brush. This one here. Yeah, we did a cruise, and we did a cruise through the inside passage of Alaska, which, you know, are all the little towns and stuff that's connected to Canada as you're approaching Alaska. But it's the Alaska towns. And they all had their own different character. Ketchikan was the first city that we went to. And it was very nice. Look, it's the first city is what they're advertising themselves. First Alaska city. I know a lot of people go to Alaska and they try to catch the northern lights or try to do some fishing while they're up there. Didn't get to do any fishing or anything like that. Didn't see the northern lights. But we did enjoy the ports that we went to, and got to go on top of one of the mountains and see the views from around there, and that was nice. All right, so now got that done. I'm going to go in with my Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in Deep 4. Using my M523 brush from Morphe. That's what. But before we left, we had a nice surprise. So you guys heard me, if you was watching my last Chatty Get Ready with me, you would have heard me talk about how I love flowers and gardening as well, and butterflies. Butterflies is something I love, hence that's why they're in my intro of my video. So I really love butterflies. And every year we get these swallowtail butterflies that lay their eggs on our Meyer lemon tree. They eat up the leaves, which I don't mind. It doesn't harm the Meyer lemon itself from producing or anything like that. So, but you watch these caterpillars grow and grow and grow. And then when they go to cocoon or whatever you call it, I never see them. I never get to see them come out their cocoons and fly and whatever. I do see the butterflies later on my different plants eating the nectar or whatever, but I never get to see them actually come out the cocoon and dry their leaves and do all the things until this year. So I was super excited about that. This year, before we left on our trip, one of the butterflies was on the edge by the lemon, not too far from the lemon tree. Sitting there drying their wings out because you could tell it was still wet. So I didn't see where the cocoon was, so it crawled from wherever, and it was just barely moving. And as I approached the video, you could tell it was kind of scared, like I would like to fly away but I can't type of situation. And it just sat there and it would move its wings trying to dry, and then every now and again it'll open its wings and then let it back down. So I videoed a short clip of that. I'll show that to you right now. One of the swallowtails have hatched. Beautiful baby. Drying its wings. Beautiful. But yes, that was so lovely to experience that, to see it do that. I really, really, really appreciated being able to finally see one come out of its cocoon. I was starting to do my eyeliner and then realized that I forgot to do my powder underneath my eyes. So I'm going in with my, I started opening it, but my Chanel powder here. It's a universal powder, and I'm just going to go under my eyes with that real quick. Let's set some of this down. But I was super excited to see that. Isn't it beautiful? It was so beautiful. It was so exciting too. I'm going to go in with my Love Glow Cheek Palette from Natasha Denona. And I'm going to use these two blushes down here to kind of add some pink up here. And then I'm going to, as a base, the cream. And I'm just using a dry sponge. I didn't wet it. I just want to get it and press it into my skin up here. using a little of the one beside it. And I'm going to follow it up with this ColourPop Papaya Blush with my rougher 05 brush. Just taking my bronzer brush with no additional stuff on it to go back underneath it. And now I'm going to go with my, this is an Eco Tools powder brush. I'm just going to take that and run that across my whole face to kind of melt everything together. Kind of right now I'm going to go back in with my Onyx eyeliner by Bodyography. This one is almost gone. It has a nice black color to it. It's not too dull looking. All right, I'm going to go in with my Benefit Brow Gel. And it's in the shade 4 Gimme Brow. It's in my project planning. And it's about gone. Going with my MAC Giga Black. Extended Play. This is what everything's looking like so far. And I'm going to take go back to my palette and take this shade here on my inner corner. And we're going to take my Charlotte Tilbury in my Kiss lip cheat. It's a nice little pinky color. And I'm going to take this Fenty lip gloss and put that on top of that. And I'm going to go back to the Love Glow palette and take some of this highlighter here. All right, so that is everything for the look. What you guys think? This was the Pat Mcgrath. This was her number 11 Sunlit Seduction palette. Bye, guys.